I'm on a mission to escape the winter and knock out 3 bucket list items by finding 3 different kinds of treasure. Oh, and this treasure? Yeah, it's way out in the desert, so I'm leaving the snowy mountains behind and heading out where it's a little warmer. Or I thought where it would be a little warmer.
We got up.
The snow out here was a bit of a surprise, but my 2-wheel drive van did a great job navigating the muddy and snowy roads. After completely sliding down that hill, I decided this would be a good spot.
Oh, this is so cool.
For the next week, I'll be living out of my van, eating over the fire, and chasing my challenges and treasures. But first, it's time to set up camp.
We got power. Should that be taller? I don't know how I'm gonna do this alone.
One of the earliest items on my bucket list wasn't a mountain or a trail, it was a van. Not just to own one, but to build one, to make it my own, for it to become its own character in my adventures. And after a year of searching and negotiating, tearing things apart and putting them back together, Vandolph is finally ready for his first trip. Okay, so what about this treasure? I'll be aiming for 1 treasure out of the river, preferably one of the 3 bucket list fish that live in the river near my camp. The second treasure will be from the earth, probably some more gold. And finally, the last treasure will be something from the past. All 3 of these treasures relate to my bucket list, and I have 1 week to find them.
It actually is my birthday tonight, of all nights. This is sort of the birthday present to myself, getting out here for a couple days, and I really want to make myself something kind of nice for dinner. So my wife is usually the one that cooks, so I'm gonna try my best. She probably would whip up something awesome tonight if I were home, but she's working this week and couldn't join me, so here I am on my own for my birthday. I'm sure she's thinking of me. But yeah, long story short, I have to make myself something to eat here tonight. So we'll give it a shot and see what comes up. My wife's a better cook. I burnt the crap out of this. I'll probably still eat it.
After a nice dinner of slightly burnt sausage, onion, and pepper, I spent the first night in the van and woke up to a very frosty morning. And there's no better way to start the morning than with a cup of coffee. While I was making coffee and getting around for work, I was trying to decide which treasure to chase first, and I ultimately decided to leave it up to chance. Whatever the woodblock lands on, we'll go with first. Looks like the woodblock landed on the past. So 1 treasure from the past. How I plan on doing that is with this, a metal detector. And I have never used one before, never even used this, but I am really excited to try this out. I don't really know what I'm doing. I figured I'll start here. Whoa. Wait, I think I have a sign here. Okay, that's exciting.
I literally just started. I mean, it's probably trash, but this is my first sign. That's what it's called, right? A sign? So I guess we we dig it up, right? Luckily the ground is very, very soft. It's all sand. Okay, well, I found my first thing. I don't know what it is, but it is my first thing. The little, I don't know what it is. Kind of just going up and down the path now. Because people drop stuff off paths, right? Whoa. Not gonna lie, this is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Like, significantly harder than I thought it was gonna be. Is this just like a pipe or something? Oh, found it. A wire. I think that was it. All that work.
This spot was pretty close to camp, and after those 2 signals, I didn't really find anything else, so I decided to hop on my bike while it was still light and ride a few miles down the dirt road until I found another area that looked promising.
I just came upon this amazing leftover abandoned mining equipment. It looks like a huge high banker or a huge sluice box. I'm not exactly sure, but it looks like there was a lot of work done in this area, especially with this sitting here. So I'm just gonna detect around here and see what I find. But this thing's amazing. Sounds creepy. What a great sound. Literally right where I put my bag. That's crazy. It's like some sort of jean clasp. I don't know what you call these things. I don't know. Jean clasp or something. Well, it looks like the top of some old can. Kind of cool. Pretty deep. So, it's probably been there for a while. Found my first bullet. This one has a different tone. I haven't heard that note yet. We're also right next to whatever the hell this is. Some old pole here. Oh. Whoa. What is that? Probably a can, huh? Yep. Well, at least it's an old one. This is the first interesting thing I found. Don't know what it is. There's another piece to that thing, whatever it is. I don't know what that is. It's cool though. I just got back from metal detecting and it was really cool. It was my first, really honestly, truly my first time doing it. I thought, especially being out here in the middle of the nowhere desert, I thought I was gonna get like 1, maybe 2. I had an overwhelming number of signals and all of it was junk. I mean, I didn't expect to find anything my very first time, but like your heart, you get excited every time that it's like beep, 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 beep. You're like, oh, there's a ring, found a ring. Most of it was garbage, but there were one or two pieces that were like kind of neat. I will show you guys tomorrow. I'm going to clean them up and wash them tomorrow. I've not tried fishing yet. It's warming up over the next couple days. The fish are definitely going to be more active with the water a tiny bit warmer. And then finally, to see if I can get some gold.
It was still really chilly when I woke up, so I decided to go for gold instead of fish. One of the first things I did when I finished setting up base camp was to move some of my gold panning gear to the river. I knew I'd be hauling my camera gear, and I didn't want it to take 2 trips since it's a long walk from the van. So if you're wondering why I'm not carrying any shovels or pans, well, it's already there waiting for me.
I am really excited to try this spot. There's not a lot of rocks along this entire river here, except for this one spot, and they're all lined up in a perfect line. So it looks like it's acting as like almost a natural sluice. The water comes in fast, hits this line of rocks, and the gold will fall right in here somewhere. So I'm really excited about this spot. I'm just gonna get to it. This looks like a decent spot here. It looks like it's trapping a lot of different gravels. So I'm gonna start there. The gold here, the gold I found here, always just sitting right on the top surface. So I'm gonna get that first. People were making fun of me and my shoveling technique. It's all cobbles. This is all stone. It's really hard to get any sort of material underneath the shovel. So make fun of me all you want, but it's not easy. Yeah, I'm getting this the nice sand now. There are definitely a lot of cobbles here. I always rinse my cobbles off because you never know what's sticking to them. I am finding so many beautiful stones. All of these, some beautiful stones in here. Just in my waste bag, my tailings pile. Look at some of these. There's a lot of black sand, a lot. Like every scoop of dirt, I see tons and tons of black sand. So I really need the water to be maybe a little faster to clear out some of the black sand, and hopefully it doesn't completely jam up my sluice. Well, this is a new sluice I designed specifically for this river because there's so much black sand in this river. I wanted a sluice that was wider, not deeper. A wider sluice means I can hopefully get more material in before too much black sand comes in. So I have a mat, and then I have a sort of like a little staging board here that holds everything together so you can just see that black sand. It's crazy. Oh man, I might just need to pan all this out because I can already see my miner's moss getting full of black sand. Should have brought a big magnet or something. I'm about halfway done with my bucket, and you can just see how much black sand is in this. I'm gonna take this out and see if it's working, because I'm like a little nervous that this is not working. So I'm going to take it out, pan what I have in there, see if I have anything.
I probably should have explained what I'm doing to those who might be new to this. When it comes to gold panning on a river, you're essentially sorting rocks by their density. Every step in the process filters lighter to heavier material, leaving you with the densest, heaviest material at the end. For example, before I even get any material in my gold pan, I start with a sluice box, which lets the river use its natural process to help you sort some of the lightest material out before you even get to panning. These mats you see me working here help you catch the heaviest material, which is usually lead, mercury, and if you're lucky, gold. But it also catches this black sand that I'm complaining about. Black sand is made of iron and it's very heavy, which makes finding gold a difficult process. You could see how much of it is left in my pan, and that is considered the heaviest material.
Oh, jeez. Normally you stop when you get to the black sand, but it's all black sand. There's a lot of little garnets in here. That's cool. Cool to see. Doesn't surprise me with all those beautiful stones. Don't see anything yet. All black sand there. The gold will be under this though. Ideally, if there's any. Oh, I see one. I see one piece. That's good news. Okay, so maybe 2 pieces. Well, maybe 3. Definitely 3 pieces there.
A lot of people criticize the amount of gold I find, and that's fine. But I want to clarify that I'm not doing this to retire. I'm doing it because it's fun. Other YouTubers may pad their gold findings or focus solely on chasing a payday. But if you're interested in the hobby, my experience is more realistic than pulling up giant nuggets. And to me, time on the river, getting wet, working up a sweat is usually enough. The gold, well, that's just a bonus. I started the next morning with a little bit more metal detecting, but honestly, I was having more fun watching the birds trying to eat the corn chips I spilled the night before.
This is what I've found so far metal detecting out here, and it's not anything crazy exciting, but there are some interesting finds, I think. I don't know if this completes my challenge just yet. I don't think so. But we have an old can, some old nails, which are kind of interesting. We have this old casing, rifle casing, which it says British on the back. I think it's a 30-06. I don't know a ton about ammo or guns, but it says British on the back, which is kind of neat. 303 Supia. British. I don't know if that's old. I don't know if that's modern. Maybe someone can tell me in the comments. Found a really old rusty tin can lid. I found a bunch of whatever these things are. Kind of neat. Some slag. It looks like an old rivet to some jeans. If anyone can tell me what these are, that'd be cool. Here's that rifle. I don't think so, but it says British on there, 303. Someone tell me if this is a new round or an old round. I found it pretty deep. There's quite a bit of patina on it. Some old slag. I found a couple of these, which are interesting. Some wire, nails.
The days were ticking by, and I hadn't found myself making very much progress. I had found some old things and a little bit of gold, but it was time to finally hit the river.
I just came across some Mormon tea. You can actually drink this stuff, and it's pretty good. I'm actually gonna collect some, and maybe I'll have some tea tonight. Nope, not going that way. I think we have to go up and around. This is beautiful up here. There is mining stuff just all over here, and it's super old stuff too. This is crazy. This whole area is flattened out. I bet this is a tailings pile. I wonder if I can find anything here. These guys didn't do a good job cleaning up after themselves. I mean, it doesn't even seem like they tried. You don't even have to metal detect out here. There's just giant pieces of whatever sitting on the surface. Look at this stuff. I mean, no effort, no attempt at all to try and clean up.
After a much longer hike than I anticipated, I finally made it to the spot I had seen on the maps, and it's better than I'd ever imagined. Just look at this place.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, oh. That was a close one. I've had my eye on this spot for a long time. There's a deep, slow section here. It's muddy, it's smelly, it's a big river, it's everything my 3 bucket list fish from the Colorado River want and love. So, whoa! A huge carp just jumped out of the water that I could potentially get. Whoa! I think it was a carp. I'm not really sure what else it would be, but it just torpedoed out of the water. It was several feet out of the water, and it was big. So let's see if we can hook up with anything. Chicken liver. It's so gross, it's hard to use, but it works. I don't think I need to get this that far out because it's deep right here. So I'm just gonna give this a nice, all right, first one in, gotta bait up the second. Because I'm 95% sure I saw a carp jumping, the other bait I'm gonna throw is a boilie. I'm just gonna throw this right over here where I saw the carp. Nothing crazy.
Since getting here took longer than I had planned, by the time I finally got there, I was already running out of daylight. Still, the river felt promising. I had a few nibbles and even a couple pulls on the line, just enough to make me think something might finally happen. But like the other treasures I'd been chasing, this one stayed just out of reach.
That's not a rock. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen tonight. God. You hear them, they're jumping, they're out there jumping, but I have to get back before it gets dark and it's a long walk, so I'm gonna pack it up. It's time to go.
I might not have caught a fish, but I didn't come home empty-handed either. I don't usually harvest plants when I'm out here, but Mormon tea is one of the few I feel comfortable collecting. It's easy to recognize, and it's about the easiest thing to prepare over a camp stove. So easy, even I can do it. All you really have to do is give it a quick rinse, chop it up, and let it boil for about 10 minutes. And when it's done, you end up with this beautiful orange colored tea. While it is safe to drink, it's probably not something you want to have every single day, since there's not been a ton of research on it. It is in the ephedrine family, so it has energy-giving qualities without it being caffeine, and it's been used for generations as a tonic to help congestion, coughing, and even kidney function. With a fresh cup of Mormon tea in me and one more day, I decided to try gold panning one last time.
Oh, it looks like we have some lead. That's always a good sign. Some lead chunks. That means we're looking in the right. Oh, yep, there's a little piece right there already. I'm gonna keep going. I just saw it wash away, but let's see if there's anything else in there. Can't forget my gloves.
I was really desperate to come home with more than just a few specks, so I spent most of my last day out here on the river trying my best to find something. To find anything, really.
Of course now, once my camera's dead, I start getting on it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces in one pan.
6 pieces in one pan, as soon as my camera dies. Always have a backup. Well, this is it. This is all the gold I found throughout the entire week in these bottles. I don't think it's a lot, but I haven't seen it either, and I'm about to put it in the pan, and it's gonna be a reveal for me too. Oh, remember, this is not California. This is Utah we're working with here. Hey, That's not bad. That's not bad. That's better than I thought.
One of my favorite sayings in the community is that anything's a nugget if you zoom in far enough, and this little piece was by far my favorite of the trip. And with that, it was time to pack up and head back to civilization.
We did not catch a fish. Unfortunately, I tried. We did find some gold. So I'm going to mark gold complete. And I picked up a heck of a lot of trash. And I found some cool trash. So you know what? We're going to count from the past complete. Also found some cool mining equipment and stuff. 2 out of 3. It's not too bad. It's time to go. And just like that, we're off.
I suppose this is the part where I'm supposed to talk about the treasure. I didn't find any trophy fish, I didn't strike it rich, and I didn't pull some incredible relic out of the dirt. In fact, I didn't even take home any of what I found. I put it all back in the general area. But I did get a week in the desert. A week to live and work out here. A week to look at a river and see gold in it, even if it wasn't there. A week to swing a detector and imagine what used to be buried under my feet. And that's its own kind of treasure. And I'm lucky. Lucky to have a job that lets me disappear for a bit. A wife who thinks living out of a van for a week sounds like a good idea. And I'd be lying if I didn't want to find my treasure. I really did, and I still do. So, I guess I'll have to come back. But I'm still considering it a win. I get to mark off Live the Van Life, which has been on my bucket list longer than anything else.